Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Just having a little smoothie after the gym. Getting on top of things today, getting a better, quicker start, trying to be more efficient. Already been to the gym this morning, got my son, and have eaten a good bit of food, and it's only 11:30. I have to always think what time it is. I don't wear a watch very much. You guys have heard the old cliche before. You've probably heard it a million times in your life. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, that's actually great advice for raw vegans, high carb vegans as well. That we just didn't know that when we were being told breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It wasn't that slop that we were eating back then, eggs and grits and bacon and sugar-laden cereals and all that. But the principle is true, in my opinion. And I have and by the way, I see this sometimes. People always worry. There's something that hangs from my fan here, but I'm in no danger of chopping my head off here. I'm a good 5-6 inches under the actual blades of the fan, so I won't be decapitated during any of these videos in the kitchen. Yeah, you know, I see people struggling sometimes, and even people that reach out and ask me some questions, and I start asking them questions about, you know, how they're eating, like their routine, their schedule. And I see people, you know, that aren't doing so well posting in different places online, and I see it because they're going against this advice. They're not getting the day off to a strong start. I think that's absolute key, even more so for this lifestyle than any others. I start early. I've told you guys this many times, and the people that don't eat until about noon and you only eat 3 grapes when you start eating at noon, God bless you. You got to do your own thing, and you're probably going to get better information on your path from somebody else. Me, I like to eat, and I start eating early. Most days is banana and ice cream. It's just I freeze my bananas at night. It's easy. I make myself a big bowl. I take it back to bed while I'm doing, you know, my early morning reading. And that's just part of my routine. Sometimes I have cacao nibs, and I'll put cacao nibs in there. Sometimes I don't. But the point being is that I am starting almost every day with about 900 to 1,000 calories in my belly. That's about 9 or 10 bananas always in my morning banana and ice cream. And I am starting out strong. I mean, for somebody that shoots to get 3,000 calories a day, I'm knocking out a third of it, boom, right there. And I can make it. The reason I like to get started early, and I like to store something up, and I like to have that big amount of calories in my stomach right off the bat, is then I've got more freedom throughout the morning, throughout the day. It's not like I've just gotten the bare minimum calories that will keep me going or get me to the next point, and then by 10 or so I'm just freaking out. Now, I had time today. I ate my breakfast probably about 7:30. I went to the gym about 9 or so. I got back here about 10:30, and I had a big orange juice and pineapple slush laid out. Took my son, came back in. Now I've got about a 5 banana, kale, spirulina, and blackstrap molasses smoothie. So I'm sitting at about, like I say, it's about 11:30 right now, and I'm probably already up to about close to 2,000 calories, and I'm cruising. I've got yoga this afternoon after I've worked out this morning. Now, I'm probably going to get a little bit more in my belly before then, but if I needed to, 3:45 yoga class, this could be it. This could be it, and I could easily make it to that yoga class. But it all started with the very first thing in the morning. I see, it frustrates me sometimes, especially when people will almost kind of like reach out and ask me and not tend to like try it. Just at least try it. This thing is just a big experiment. Don't act like, you know, anything you do for a few days or whatever to give it a try, see how it works for you. It's not like you've signed up and you got to do it for the rest of your life, but give it a try, because I see so many people, if you're going off the rails by 10:30 in the morning, you know, you go to the office and or wherever you are, if you're at home, and you're just freaking out. You're freaking out wanting to eat all kind of stuff by mid-morning. Well, that might be it. You're not keeping yourself full. I've done that, you know, ever since I've been doing this lifestyle, well, maybe not ever since I've been doing this lifestyle, but probably I've been doing it for about over 3.5 years now, and I'd say for sure for the last 2.5 years since I figured out I needed to eat. Yeah, I'm all about that, and I eat a big breakfast every morning. Only when I'm traveling don't I get calories. I mean, there's rarely a day that by 10 o'clock in the morning I don't have 1,500 calories in my belly. And it keeps me going through the day. Like I say, it just goes back to, it gives me that freedom where I don't have to constantly carry food around with me. I don't constantly have to be looking for another place. I'm always trying to think ahead. Now, that's just me. That works for me being with that method. But what I think it's going to do for people that are newer to the lifestyle or people that have been struggling on the lifestyle is for you, I think it's going to probably keep you more balanced, more like keep your blood sugar from going up and down. Just keeping it up. Just keeping your belly full. Now, yeah, I have, I think about that too. I don't want food in my stomach all the time. And I'm trying to work a little bit differently now where I'm not constantly eating all day. It's not working out all that well, but I am kind of that guy. I eat a good bit during the day, and I don't necessarily, take long times in between to let the food settle, which that's something I might look into at some point, but no, that's worked for me, and I highly recommend it. It's just getting food, especially as a beginner, but even though I'm not a beginner, getting that food in your stomach first thing in the morning, you're just going to see a lot less problems in your day. And if you build on that, if you get that big breakfast first thing in, you get something mid-morning, and you eat a solid lunch, you're going to cruise right through the afternoon. If you're in your office, you're not going to be going down to the snack machines. You're not going to be needing to go to the coffee machine to get that mid-afternoon pick up. You're gonna be fine, and you're gonna have plenty of calories in your stomach and plenty of energy in your system to get through the day. So basically, I guess this video could have been done in about 30 seconds, just summing it all up. Start off strong with a big breakfast. You're gonna head off a lot of problems. I will guarantee you that. That's like, that maybe, I don't know, I always like to think, what's your top raw vegan tip or your top vegan tip? And every time I come up with one, I think, oh, this is the top one. This will be it, if you only do one thing. But yeah, this is a good place to start, just a big breakfast in the morning. Like, when you start your day with a 10-banana bowl of ice cream, the day it's hard for the day to go wrong. Anyhow, hope you guys like this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and hope your week's off to a great start. See you guys. Peace.